Today's question is how to remove all the weeds from the edges of the beds. This way, I'm going to try out a new farming tool, or rather, I'm going to set up a tool I already have on the tractor in a different way. Let's go see together what I've come up with. Hi farmers, hope you're all well. Gardening is wonderful, but what I hate the most are the weeds that grow in the paths between the different beds. Oh, I can't stand them. No, I'll show you what I came up with. The biggest problem for anyone with a garden is weeds growing between the beds. See, now I want to try a solution with the tractor because I've already done the first tests. And this is the result. And I have to tell you, before it was like this, after it was like this. And if this thing works, I did it in 4 minutes if it works. I solved the problem. Even here, it wouldn't be bad. There he slightly lifted the sheet, but it could be that the sheet wasn't down perfectly. Now let's see. Let's go check the tractor. In the meantime, we're among our animals. This here is the new little lamb. Well, little lamb. He used to be our rooster. Oh, say hi to Antonio, guys. I really feel like a boomer with this meme. If you remember, in fact, I got this weeder. What did I do? I hurt myself. Where the anchors were, I went to remove the anchors. I left the anchors in line with the wheel. So passing between the ridges, because all the measurements are adjusted to the tractor. I should be able to do it now. These were the widest and easiest ones. Let's go see. Maybe even check among the zucchinis. If you manage to go and do all this work. Good job. But what a thing. He cleaned everything now. So here we have a bit of weed. But guys, I need to understand too, because so here though, I should listen to understand why it's not the right frame. You could even take one of these, mount it up front and back here, put the disc that will go and cover me. That's what it is, the tarp. Burying soil would be a cool job. Now I have the disc, but I think the tube is too small for this. That said, gentlemen, this is the turning point. Look at the difference between here and here. Plus, another thing to consider. Since the tractor is tall, the zucchinis weren't touched. I mean, wow. And now you understand why I did alternating poles so that I could pass through. In my view, I couldn't work a bit more. It's also true that the stirrer is long, exactly 3 centimeters longer than the tractor. This here is a plus, but it's also a downside, because if it were slightly longer, a bit here, a bit there, I could work a bit better here too. But, well, hey, you're already here like this, I'm happy. Also, here I don't get a crust in the water drains because, look, it rained the other day. See, look how nice it is. Already siakshenyekia is siakshenyekia, just a little bit. I also realized that I need to rev it up a bit because when I rev it up a bit more, it pops more. The soil isn't perfectly tempered. If it were tempered, it wouldn't be bad. Another peculiarity, well, these here are yellow zucchinis. And this one is like the trombetta. It's just that the vegetables need to be arranged better. But I'm really happy, as my friend says, Matt the farmer and his tractor. One last note. I need to get a small light for the back since it looks bad, right? Ladies and gentlemen, just some random stuff, nothing special. All right, I get that you'll say, try it, but I've never done it. And I'm super excited, by the way. What point is it at? Now we're pulling out the threads. Look how beautiful they are. Really Belushi. Great job. Oh, now I'm gonna take a bath. You know what's missing here? Oh, I'll tell you right away, we're missing the pool there because now, after finishing Puff, did you go to the pool? Anyway, that being said, let's go get something to drink in the meantime. Oh, and here I want a volleyball court. I just need a team. Beach volleyball. Anyway, sorry, let's get back to our topic. Work, gentlemen. It works, it works. Just look at it. We've tried all the techniques, mulching, wood chips. This here is the method. Best one I've found so far. Downside is we left more space here since they're starting to sprout. All the activities, so they're all sprouting. Now I'll show you the new ones exactly. Zucchi, no, Zucchi and Spaghetto, these ones. And so we had left more space. Good or not so good. But here I bring the cultivator. We work it with the cultivator. Let's start from the fact that all the work here is done. Nice, clean. Let's let the 37 degrees we've had these days do their job. They'll dry out all the plants. Unless it rains though, all these weeds will dry up. This one I'm showing you here is the Mais Pucorno that we're making this year. Meloni, I have to say, not bad at all. By the way, we've already started picking a few. Before moving on, I saw one, which is this one. It's new. Ah, well, I'll show you. See? We've already picked the first ones from the plants ahead. Here we're full. They look great. And nothing passing over the flowers too. As you know, maybe I'll tell you again here. Right where I'm stepping, I sowed a series of flowers that I'll later cut down and then they'll grow back. These are the ones. I'll show them to you now. Now they've gone down because I drove over them with that tractor. But they're the classic wildflowers and they should, they're a mix. Follow me more or less until September, I think. See, but how beautiful they are. Yes, you can see them better. Maybe if you turn here like this, they're so beautiful. Then down here, we still have the seagull that we will pick now. And then here, well, we have the garlic, which we will also pick soon. This year, I really let it grow wild. We'll pick it later. Here, instead, we're doing some tests with mulching, but I'm realizing that, you know what? Now later, as soon as we get to the tractor, I'll tell you. I'll show you the other processes too. Since we're here, I'll make a detailed video for you. It's in overproduction this evening. We harvested the last lettuces that were there. Today we're going to plant the lettuces again, and the zucchinis are in full production. Tomatoes. You decide. What is this? What is this? Spectacular. Peppers too. We picked them this morning. Spectacular. Basil. What beautiful thing can I give you? There were fennels. Fennels, mistake. Beautiful, because they're beautiful. I planted them too close to the zucchinis. I'm having a bit of trouble picking them, mostly harvesting them. See? Yes, this was really an act of human arrogance. I should have planted the lettuces while the zucchinis were still small. But, well, that's okay. That said, let's get back to solving our problems. Today we solved the biggest problem I've had in recent years, and we solved it with a tool, the tractor. Without damaging the machines, amazing. Without damaging the field and the plants, amazing. Now let's wait 2 days. Let's see what dries and what doesn't. In the bigger rows, remember there are greater distances. My melons need more space since I planted them too close, so they'll finish growing over here. Nice, that's it. So this video ends here with, I'd say, a success today. At least today we bring a success. Home and everything is done. I'm Matt the Farmer. See you in the next video. And I was about to forget, remember to subscribe to the channel because we need to reach 500,000. Our community has to be huge. Farmers, see you in the next video. Bye.